All right, so guys, we really haven't really explained who we are and what we're really doing. Robert, in the very beginning, he wrote a piece that's going to go in the documentary, and we want to read it, or he's going to read it to you, and then you'd have a better idea of who he is as a person and where we're coming from. Here we go.
My name is Robert Earl Plunkett Jr. To this day, I still believe God brought the two of us together. I had just gotten out of a BIT program, which stands for Brief Intensive Treatment, due to the fact that I was coming down from cocaine. I was literally talking to a voice in my head that told me it was a worm. A worm.
A worm. Okay. Speak up.
I was in treatment for a week and got out with a prescription for Paxil for antidepressant and a strong will to find the love I've always wanted. So I started praying for it every day. Also started preaching my beliefs on Facebook for the whole world to see. One day I prayed to the Archangel Michael for guidance. The very next day, I believe, after praying for a real love, I had a new friend suggestion, Nargasan El Mogadan, who just so happened to be friends with my little sister on Facebook. We started talking, and our stories were so similar, it scared her, so she blocked me immediately. And I said, God sent me to you. She blocked me. I started praying again, and it was like I was filled with an overwhelming warmth of joy and love for all of God's creation. Then I started posting songs like this one from Disturbed that had this line that said, "Look in my heart, look in my soul," and another from Sam Smith, "Can't you see that you belong with me?" I posted those publicly. Sounds crazy, I know, but I swear that the overwhelming sensation that flowed through me was also an everlasting unconditional love for her that I cannot explain. All all I know is that no matter how many times she did me wrong or how I got treated, I still didn't change the way I felt for her. In the beginning I tried to show her a better way of life, but man, this woman is hard-headed and stubborn. Beyond imagination. However, I still love her with all that I am. I tried I tried many times to convince her to stop using, I would call it, life altering, no wait, mind altering, life wrecking shit.
It was.
And would say, well, if not for yourself, then do it for Nicholas, her son, which I saw as a son myself, for I have not been blessed with a child myself. I love I love him as my own. I remember one year I drank deer piss to get an extra $50 for his birthday.
Yeah, Nicholas. We did that for you,
That
kid.
was an experience that I will never forget and wouldn't recommend it anyone doing.
You deer piss drinker.
As you can see, I had a little a little bit of a past with it, and it ruined my previous marriage and a really good woman. I gave up on her and regret it. I think it was another reason that I have stuck with Narcy through it all. I refuse to give up on another. I also believe another reason I was sent to Narcy is to protect her and that and and be that voice of reasoning. She is almost like a kid at times, but so am I really.
We are.
Yeah. She was so evil to me. and and I couldn't understand why, because all I tried to do was make her happy. I sacrificed everything just to do so. She ran me ragged doing things around the house. I built a shed made of wooden pallets and a fence made of wooden pallets. Painted every wall and ceiling, even leveled the ground in the backyard. Put a rain trench made of concrete in front of the flower beds we did along the front of our trailer. Together we made our place the most beautiful lot in our neighborhood. No matter what I did, it just wasn't enough for her. When she got mad, she'd say some of the most awful things too, while yelling, so the whole neighborhood could hear.
That's what
So
dope does.
so every time I was outside, I could hear her. So every time I went outside, I could hear the neighbors talking about us and laughing. In the beginning, I would just sit there and take her shit.
I'm sorry.
Uh-huh. Unfortunately, one can only take so much abuse before they lash out. I think I held my composure pretty well, considering they had diagnosed me with explosive disorder. When I finally had enough, I flipped the fuck out, and regretfully, it was like I took flight over the queen size bed, grabbed her head, and butted against the wall. My, Mind you, this was after begging her several times to stop. I probably put my hands on her a total of 4 times, and every time it happened, I felt like the worst piece of shit in the
It's
universe.
okay. It's okay. Drugs,
I'd rather
man.
I'd rather die I'd rather die to do it again. Rather die than to ever do it again.
I
One
believe
time
you.
one time I jumped out of a
You can just talk about this one.
one time I jumped out of a moving vehicle at 40 miles an hour just to get away from her mouth.
Oh yeah, I have a bad mouth, y'all. I have a really well. I had a bad mouth
Yeah.
under the influence.
Yeah. After every fight, however, she and I would both feel bad and everything was great. Then there was, well, when there was dope again.
Yeah,
I hate dope.
I hate dope too. God.
I must say that my hatred for that mind altering, life breaking shit is truly beyond any feeling I have ever felt. And I am so glad that we got away from it all. Honestly, though, I believe God wanted us to go through all of that to make us stronger than we have ever been. I have heard said that God saves the hardest challenges for the strongest people.
Amen.
But anyway, now we're on a journey of a lifetime that I would have never dreamed of. Though we are homeless at the moment, I couldn't be happier and wouldn't change a thing for the world. We have come a long way from where we were, where we began, and I couldn't be happier for the or more proud to be Narcis's man.
You're my
Cheers.
husband for
Cheers.
life, my best friend.
I know.
You're my best friend.
You're my best friend. She has become the most beautiful person, both inside and out. It's like a miracle. It's a miracle.
So have you.
Yeah, I thank God. I thank God for guiding me to her. No matter how hard the devil tries to split us up, we will not give up. He will not give. Uh, we will not give up. We will not give in. We will not surrender.
I love you.
I love you too.
Makes me
I
cry.
really and truly hope that people can learn from our story and change for the better. I thought I would be stuck in Alabama for the rest of my life,
Not
but
us.
but now I'm traveling the USA with the love of my life.
Mm.
We left addiction in Alabama and everything else, but the clothes on our backs, door dashing away our way through Georgia to Florida then to Louisiana, and now Texas. We are currently stuck in Austin, Texas. Guess we were just having too much fun.
And God was like,
Uh-huh.
slow down. Y'all gotta
Uh-huh.
learn some things.
Yeah. Anyway, we are learning about how the world works, and it is ugly and beautiful all at once. We took so much for granted. We both know it. We both know this now and are trying to right our wrongs. We have been feeding homeless and giving them words of encouragement. Also, did you know that some of the most wonderful people on earth are actually some of the people on the streets begging for change that you walk by and look down on every day?
Every day.
They truly understand what it means to come together. I believe the whole world I believe if the whole world thought the way some of them did, it would be a better place for all. I also believe some of them to be angels, but some also are vessels of the devil.
I love you, Robert. You know, we've come a long way. We may be miserable, but we still walk with smiles on our faces. And he's my best friend. Like, and I believe that God seriously had a hold on us and was like, I'm going to make drugs and alcohol miserable. I'm going to make your lives hell to the point where you want to leave it. But you two are so fucking strong that y'all stay together and y'all come out on top. That's what we're doing, y'all. We may not have shit, but we've learned that you can't leave this earth with shit. Anyways, that's Robert Earl Plunkett, the love of my life, my future husband. God bless y'all. Don't be smiling. He's smiling, y'all. Bye.